Hi, you're here with Anna Fox today at Winterville, Georgia at Sweet Olive Farm. We're here today to answer the question,
what's the fix, Fox?
The first person that we're going to ask about the fix today is Kat Halkins. She's one of the owners of Sweet Olive. This farm originally started as a dog rescue, but it has now become a happy home for lots of animals that people wouldn't normally take in. And it's an amazing place for summer camps. Here's Kat Halkins.
Hello, and I'm here with
Kat Halkins.
Nice to see you, Kat. Okay, so how does Sweet Olive work?
So Sweet Olive Farm Animal Rescue is a nonprofit animal rescue farm in Winterville, Georgia, and we provide a forever home for farm and exotic animals that are injured, unwanted, elderly, just need a safe place to land. But another part of our mission is to build community and also to be a safe and welcoming place for animals and people alike.
Can you give me like a really good example of a good problem that Sweet Olive has solved?
We just got a goat in. A neighbor had called a boy and said that a dog had attacked one of their goats in their herd, and so they wanted him to shoot the goat. And he said, I just didn't think he was ready to go, so they brought it here. And we called UGA. They came out, wrapped the goat's leg. If the goat couldn't walk in a week, we were going to amputate the leg. But actually, he's walking now, and his name is Timothy. Yeah. And he's in a pen with a crippled sheep named Lambo, who also has laxity of tendons, and he can't walk very well either.
Wow. So you take in any animal of any?
We focus on farm and exotic animals, but we do have a lot of cats and 13 dogs right now.
Wow. How many animals do you think are on your farm?
I think right now we have about 200 animals.
Wow.
And then that doesn't include all of the birds.
Oh, all of the pigeons and everything.
Yeah, the pigeons, geese, ducks, chickens, etc.
Yeah. If you could improve one thing about Sweet Olive, what would you do?
I would hope that we could raise more money, because the more money I have, then the more I can make the animals have a really great environment. So, because we're always trying to get gravel to get rid of mud, build more fencing to make larger areas for the animals, and just things like that. Build more structures and more shelters for them. So more. That would be the main thing I would change.
Mm-hmm. What is the most special thing about Sweet Olive that makes it an amazing place to be?
I think that the most special place about being here is that we focus on compassion. Thank you. We try to be compassionate to our fellow man and also our animals and also the environment. And I think if everybody would do that, we would live in a better world, because like when people come here and they see all of our animals, pigs, goats, cows, alpacas in the same field together, they're like, wow, this is crazy. And I'm like, yeah, that's how society should be.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Kat. Now let's see what these children are up to at these summer camps at Sweet Olive. At Sweet Olive, you can feed the animals, hang out with them, and go to the creek for a little place to relax. And guess what? Give them even more pets and scratches. Now let's see what some of these kids have to say.
Hi there. What's your favorite thing about Sweet Olive?
Probably the giant pigs.
That's hard because I like going to the creek and being with the animals, petting the baby kittens.
Probably the animals and the creek. Animals and the creek.
I love all the adventures and friends that you get to meet and all the animals you get to see.
My favorite thing, well, it's not really a thing, it's an animal. And I'm probably going to say, I don't know his name. I think it's George.
Okay.
The donkey.
Probably the creek or the animals.
The creek, yeah.
All the animals here, it's really amazing how they have so many animals that have different backstories. I love that you guys rescue and save different animals.
I like how they help animals, and I like all the animals here. So, yeah.
The animals, definitely.
Maybe all the animals.
The animals.
I think it's a really good place for connecting with other people and community, and also animals. I think it's good for people who want to get outdoors and kind of develop a skill set with animals, especially people who are I guess beginners and may not know a lot about how to handle animals. I think it's a really great way to kind of get the community involved and teach people about kind of, I guess, veterinary science on a very surface level, and kind of bring people together.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks, campers and counselors. Now, since we're at a rescue farm, let's interview a pig.
Hello, Peggy. Nice to meet you. So I understand that you are on Sweet Olive Farm right now. How has your time at Sweet Olive Farm been? Yes. If you could be on any other farm, where would you be? I understand that. Yes, a Sweet Olive Farm is indeed an amazing farm. What is your favorite part about Sweet Olive Farm? Beautifully said. I'm tearing up right now. Who is your favorite animal on the farm? Yourself. Okay. Thank you so much, Peggy.
That went from problem to possible. Tune in for next month's episode where we visit a place that helps people's mental health through music.